Hello, everybody. Welcome to, what is the show? Tony P. Oddcast. I forgot my own name. The Oddcast part, sometimes I forget. The Tony P, you would think I would remember. Tony P. Oddcast. Y'all, I'll tell you why I forgot. Because I recorded 90% of the show and forgot to hit record. So it's going to be a mystery. What did he say the first time? Was it better or worse than what we're hearing now? You will never know. Only my neighbor across the wall is like, what is he doing over there? Is he talking to himself? What the hell's wrong with that guy? Only they will know. But anyway, what are the odds? A question posed by Greg Klima. You can find him at socialklima.com. That's K-L-Y-M-A. And you can find me at TonyPHenderson.com. I don't even know what I have up. I have some social links. Not even on the socials that much. I'm actually going to redo my website soon. Stay tuned for that if you're losing sleep about it. So excited. What is he going to do with his new website? Well, you'll have to stay tuned. And maybe I'll get around to it eventually. But first, you're here for the weird and wacky news from around the world? Well, let's do it. Let's jump into it for a second time today. All right, we go to Wilbraham, Massachusetts. Oh, I saw this story on Saturday Night Live this past weekend, which, every past few years they keep saying, oh, we're going to change Weekend Update hosts. We're going to change Weekend Update hosts. We'll do it. All right? Do it. And when you do, holler at your boy, the aforementioned TonyPHenderson.com, or send me an email or something. All my links are there. Let's do this, SNL. Let's do this. For nearly a year and a half, a Massachusetts high school has been lit up. Now, I know you're thinking, like, whoa, were they shot? No, I would not talk about that. But I think in the day and age we live in, if you say a school is lit up, that's probably your first thought. Like, oh, here we go again. But no. This school is lit up, as the kids would say, because the district cannot turn off the 7,000 lights in the building. What? The school has 7,000 lights. The lighting system was installed at Minnetonka Regional High School when it was built over a decade ago and was intended to save money and energy. But ever since the software failed on August 24th, 2021, the lights in the Springfield suburban school have been on continuously, costing taxpayers a small fortune. What? How is that possible? MRHS, Minnetonka Regional High School, what are you doing? What are you guys doing over there? You mean to tell me? Okay, I'm gonna finish reading this. We're very much aware that this is costing taxpayers a significant amount of money, according to Aaron Osborne, the Assistant Superintendent of Finance at the Hampton-Wilbraham Regional School District. And we've been doing everything we can to get this problem solved. No, you haven't. I must respectfully disagree with you, Aaron Osborne, Assistant Superintendent of Finance at the Hampton-Wilbraham Regional School District. Y'all tripping over there at HWRSD because, nothing. Now, I know they could go around and turn every switch off. Like that, that doesn't make sense. They're not going to do that. But there has to be, isn't there one giant, super switch? And then everything shuts down? A breaker box, right? There has to be a breaker box. I'm not an electrician, but I feel like all the wires have to run through a breaker so they don't short out or have too much electricity or whatever it is they do. I know there's software, but I'm sure there's still a breaker box, right? Is it just they can't find it? Is it one of those? Hey, man, look, I don't know. Did you look behind the sink? Hey, I looked everywhere. I don't see it. I don't know. Or are they just labeled weird? We can't tell who labeled what. I don't understand how this happens. All right. So what was the software they got? I don't know. I forget. Whatever software they got that failed 2 years ago. Did they call them people? Hey, man, we bought this software. We're still in our, refund period. Can you send someone out? Can you just send someone to do a little typey type and fix it? What's going on? Osborne said it's difficult to say how much money it's costing because during the pandemic and its aftermath, Energy costs have fluctuated wildly. Well, that's bull. Aaron Osborne, come on, dog. You're the assistant superintendent of finance. You mean to tell me you don't know how much you're spending on electricity? Isn't that like your one job as the assistant superintendent of finance at Hampton-Wilbraham Regional School District? When the superintendent of finance says, hey, man, how much we spending on electricity? You say, oh, I got the line item right here, because they send you a bill. They're billing you, right? Or is just nobody knows, just whatever. I don't know, man. I wish I could do that in my job. I'm not even the assistant superintendent of nothing. When they ask, hey, that thing you're responsible for, I don't know, man, it's hard to say. I don't know, COVID. Somewhere between 1,000 and 10,000, that's, give or take. That's a fair roundabout. He goes on to say, I would say the net impact is thousands of dollars, but not in the tens of thousands. Thanks. Thanks, Osborne. So you don't know. That's what you tell. Just say, I don't know. I don't know, man. Don't give us this round or somewhere between $1 and $100,000. I don't know, whatever. Did you guys try everything? No. Did you call someone? No. Tell you what, just get get the kid that's about to fail. We're like, hey man, if you don't pass this class, you're going to fail. Give him extra credit. Them kids in 2 days will figure it out. I guarantee you. I just feel like they haven't tried everything. If you go to Minnetonka Regional High School or you're a part of the Hampton-Wilbraham Regional School District, let me know. I just can't believe everything has been tried. Just get some dads. Like, hey, what are all these lights doing on? They'll figure it out. Call somebody. They post on. Did you Google it? How about that? Did you Google it? All right, we go to Utica, New York. Utica? I don't know. That's up north, right? Is that north, upstate, as they call it? I know somebody up there. I'll ask them. I should call them. Is it Utica or Utica? I don't care enough. You may have overheard. I already did this once. I made the same jokes. I just didn't record them. So I really don't care enough to call them and find out. Someone will correct me. And tell you what. If I'm saying it wrong, you know what I'm talking about. It's not like you're mixing it up. I say like, Utica, New York. Does he mean Utica? Or like there's actually an Utica next door? Anyway, it's Utica. All right, a man from Utica is in custody after he attacked not one but two Applebee's employees. Man. First off, these people didn't get hurt. Everyone's okay. I wouldn't report on that. It's hilarious to me. I just wouldn't record it publicly. I'd laugh at it at home. According to the New Hartford police, it happened at the Applebee's on Commercial Drive just after 6:30 p.m. Well, I'm glad they could triangulate the place and time so we know exactly. They're all the same. It doesn't matter. I don't care which Applebee's it was. Police say they were called to the scene for multiple reports of a fight involving a knife and a handgun. Somebody brought a steak knife to a gunfight. Once on the scene, officers learned that the 28-year-old Esteban entered the restaurant after being asked to leave previously for being disorderly. So it was like a Saturday, Sunday. My man had a little too much. They said, hey, can you please leave? And he's been sitting on this for days. How dare they ask me to leave? As soon as I sober up and get some time off of work, I'm going back up there. So he went about his day, probably went to work, got off work, went home, maybe changed clothes, I don't know, 6:30, and said, all right, now I'm gonna sort this out. But the Applebee staff immediately recognized Padron and asked him to leave. They said, hey man, you gotta go. While escorting him out, he began attacking the Applebee's staff members. He ran behind the bar, grabbed a steak knife, and continued fighting with other staff members. It can't be that serious. It just can't be. What do they have? Is Applebee's a 2 for $10 on the apps? Is that what they do? Or the Applebee teenies? Or I don't know. I try my best to never go to an Applebee's, no offense. So I don't know what they have there. The Apple Dingers or something, I don't know. Something cute. It's not that serious, man. How can you be that upset with a 2 for $10 appetizer? Get you a little Southwest egg roll or something and chill out. Why are you trying to stab people? Well, anyway, because of that, he was charged with 1 count of attempted assault, 2 counts of assault, and 1 count of criminal possession of a weapon. He grabbed a knife at a restaurant, and that's criminal possession of a weapon? That's crazy. Like, they got a bunch of knives there. You pick it up. Now it's a weapon. Like, he didn't bring it with him, I don't think. Yeah, it looked like he ran behind the bar and grabbed it. It wasn't like his own steak knife that he stole over the weekend, which is why they asked him to leave. Dang, I want to know. I just want to know what was so serious. That you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't count. Four charges now. Just because you couldn't sit there and enjoy your buffalo wings and fajita wrap. I don't know. You would think I would look at the menu to like come up with better jokes. I didn't. All right, and the last story again is a sad one. Get your tissues ready, folks. We go to Kanawha County in West Virginia. Over in Kanawha County, the beloved Weiner man. That was my nickname in high school. It wasn't. I made that up. That's a total lie. The beloved Weiner man. That's not even a good nickname. That has more questions than answers. Anyway, he was allegedly stolen from the Dairy Winkle. I swear to God, this is real. I actually looked this one up, and it was real. Somebody stole the Weiner man from the Dairy Winkle, and the owners are giving a cash reward for information on its whereabouts. I like that it was allegedly stolen. That would mean maybe someone on the inside just knows what happened and they took it. That wouldn't really be stolen if they just moved it. Now they're trying to get a cash reward. According to a Facebook post, the door of Dairy Winkle was allegedly broken and the statue was stolen. Man, you can't. This is why we can't have nice things. I just think it's a sad day in America when the Weiner man can't even stand inside the Dairy Winkle without fear of being stolen. You know? Look in the mirror. Let's look at ourselves. Do we want to live in a world where the Weiner man can't come out at the Dairy Winkle? I know I sure don't. The community reacted to the Dairy Winkle fire in Kanawha County, West Virginia. What? Apparently there was a fire also. Dairy Winkle caught fire on January 11th, and there's a GoFundMe page set up to help rebuild the Dairy Winkle, which is why it was closed and the door was locked and the Weiner man was inside. Now it's all coming together. Well, anyway, if you know anything about the Weiner man, why would they set that? Why would they have a phone number for that? How is everybody and their brother not calling? I got information about the Weiner man. Anyway, if you have information about the Weiner man, there is a $400 cash reward for any information on where the Weiner man is. They can just send me my $400. I think I found the Weiner man.